The Wales Women's Sevens programme has come a long way in a short time, and this weekend we'll discover just how far. Wales will be among 12 teams in Dublin, chasing the 2 spots available to play in next season's World Series. Wales coach Richie Pugh admits it's a case of going into the unknown, but the mood in the camp is one of confidence.
Since we've qualified for this competition, the girls have worked harder than I've ever known, and that's just excellent for us. It's caused headache for me in terms of selection, and Richie, we've got to nail that team down, and it's a real positive vibe, and we're looking forward to going to Dublin.
Now you're heading for Dublin, where 12 teams are vying for 2 spots to compete on the World Series. Is that realistic for your side to make those 2 spots?
Sevens is one of those games where you perform, you can step up, and anything can happen. And it's a competition that is loaded across the 12 teams, where it's a real good competition where everyone's capable of beating each other, and you've got some sevens experience, you've got teams that have already qualified for the Olympics in there, and you've got some professional setups in Ireland and Netherlands. So it's going to be a real tough competition, but one that I think that we can really push in, and we have got a chance.
Now you're in a pool against Brazil, Japan and Samoa, not teams we're probably used to. What are you expecting from them?
Good organised team from Japan. They've played quite a bit. They were in the Hong Kong Sevens. Samoa will be physical. I've seen footage of them, and they've got that physical aspect that you see within their men's setup. And Brazil, they've played on the circuit. They're in the Olympics, and they're a well organised team. And they play very much like Argentina. They're in your face. Okay, they close you down, and it's going to be a real different kind of opposition to what we faced before, but one that I think we can stand up against.
Now, do the girls realise how big a deal this is? Just one tournament away from reaching the World Series.
Sometimes they probably question what will happen if we do get there, and that's a question that I can't really answer. It is new territory for us, but the fact that we're in this competition, we've earned our way into it, is real positive for women's rugby in Wales, and something that we've got to now take that opportunity.
And you yourself, you're no stranger to playing on the World Series. What will be your message to the girls just as they go out onto the pitch for their first game?
It's just take that opportunity. You don't get that opportunity many times, so just don't disappoint, no regrets, and enjoy it.
Whether or not Wales reach their target, Captain Sian Williams says the Sevens programme has already proved a major success.
Been at it for about 4 or 5 seasons now. And we're making progress every season, Hopefully, if we come top 2, then we'll be on the World Series.
What would it mean to the girls to actually reach the World Series, where you're going to be up against the top teams in the world?
It'd mean everything to the girls, They've worked extremely hard for the last 4 seasons. We're in a place where we weren't expecting to be, if we're truthful. We were expecting maybe in a season or 2's time, so we're ahead of where we needed to be. So the girls would be delighted if we can get on that World Series.
Now, in Ireland, you'll be facing Brazil, Japan and Samoa. How difficult is it to prepare for sides that you haven't really come up against in sevens?
I think it is difficult, but it's there's footage of all the sides, but it's exactly the same as any other game. We need to concentrate on ourselves, think about the intensity we go into the game at, and if we concentrate on ourselves, then we'll do fine.
How realistic is it to come out on the top 2 in what is a very tough field of 12 teams?
I believe we can do it. There's no reason we can't. We've been training extremely hard with our conditioner mat. We're in a better place than we were even 2 months ago, never mind last season or the season before. We're in peak condition, and it's just that game now. If we can click as a squad on the field, we'll do well.